Hello and welcome back. I'm Nicole, a cottage witch, and today I'm doing finally the Bookish Elements Tag, which was created by Sarah at My Granny Era, which is an excellent name, and I was tagged by Emily at the Linguists Library, and I'll link her video down below if you want to watch it. It's good fun. So the prompts. The first one is, how do you feel about foreshadowing or dropped hints? Fine. I don't have a strong opinion about that one, as long as it's not too obvious, like it's not giving things away. You can use it to manipulate, to like send somebody down the wrong path of assumptions. Dropped hints. Yeah, sure. I mean, mystery authors do that all the time. It's just sort of part of what happens. Bookmarks. What do you use? How do you feel about bending the corner down? Oh, I should have brought visual aids. 1 second. Either, whoops, knocked my table around. Either use sticky notes because they stay in and don't fall out, and I'm always dropping things and leaving things all over the place, so sticky notes are my usual favorite. I also have these types of things that just have the little tabs if I want to tab. Excuse me. Certain things. How do you feel about bending the corner down? I can't do it. I can't handle it. It makes the top like too wider than the book if you do it too much. But like, do whatever you want with your own books. If it's your book, if it's somebody else's book or a library book, maybe don't do that unless they're okay with that. But you know, if it's your book, do whatever you want. Forgotten bookmarks. Have you ever found something strange in a book? Just like receipts and old notes and papers and things. Nothing like public libraries that find, you know, like a slice of cheese as a bookmark or something disgusting. Don't do that. That's gross. Nothing that's gonna like start growing things. Number 4, inscriptions and annotations. How do you feel about writing in a book? How do you annotate if you do? I don't usually. Sometimes I'll make notes on my phone or take pictures of things, and I'll tab, of course. But I actually don't mind if other people annotate books. Like, I'm not opposed to getting a secondhand book that has annotations in it. Sometimes it's fun to read what other people thought, and just get their sort of 2 cents about something. Introductions and footnotes. Do you read them or avoid them? I read them. Usually. I mean, every now and again an introduction I won't read. A preface I won't always read. A foreword. Maybe. But a prologue you'd have to read because that's part of the book. Sometimes I'll read the introduction afterwards if I don't want it to spoil the experience of reading a book for the first time for me. But sometimes if I'm reading, like, you know, Charlotte Bronte for the umpteenth time, that's sort of the point, is to be geeky about it and read all the stuff. And footnotes. Sometimes if footnotes are like academic, I don't always bother with them. But if it's something I'm curious about, I'll read them. Sometimes they're really entertaining too. It depends how they're done. Accessories. Do you use bookish accessories like a clip-on reading light, book sleeve, annotation materials, bookstand? Yeah, somewhere in my kitchen at the moment. I've got a bookstand that I use for actually my recipe book, usually. Clip-on reading lights. Yeah, sometimes. Usually if I'm not at home, like if I'm traveling or at my parents' place or something, I'll use a book light. Book sleeve, no. Annotation materials, no. I don't really have any other accessories, just the books. Art and illustrations. How do cover art and illustrations affect your reading experience? I'm a fan. Sometimes cover art is appallingly bad. And it does put people off reading books. Like, I like old books, and if it's like worn down, it doesn't have a dust check anymore, it's not gonna really put me off if I'm interested in reading it. But I mean, a good cover is a good thing. It, you know, it catches your eye and gets your attention, and there are like 3 million, I don't know, 3 million, more than that, books out there. I don't know how many millions of books out there published every year, but it's an impossible number to keep up with. So, you know, if it catches your attention. Plus, illustrations are fun in a book. I mean, who doesn't like pictures in a book? That's fantastic. More of that is fine with me. It's like reading, you know, Alice in Wonderland or Lord of the Rings or something. It's just fun. Number 8, format. What format of books do you prefer? Audiobook, audio, digital, hardcover, paperback. I hate hardcover. I will get hardcover very rarely. Usually only if it's the only option. Usually I'll wait until paperback comes out, or I'll get the audiobook. I don't read ebook. I mean, I've read a couple of ebooks when it's also the only option, because sometimes if I'm like reading around the world, from some countries, getting a physical book in Canada is either impossible because it's only published as an ebook, or it's like $300, which nope. That's a no. So then I'll read the ebook, but otherwise audio or paperback is the way to go. Do you do different things for different situations? Yeah, of course. I mean, if I'm out for a walk or, you know, going grocery shopping or whatever, I'll listen to an audiobook. If I'm washing the dishes or cleaning the bathroom, it's great for that sort of thing. Like, if I had all the time in the world to just sit around and read, I would do that. But who has all the time in the world to read? No, nobody can do that. Or if you can, you're very lucky and I'm jealous. So audiobooks fill in all the times when I don't have time to sit down. Yeah. And number 9 is tag some people, which I'm not actually going to do, but if you want to do it, feel free, and then let me know so I can watch more of them, because they're, you know, just a bit of fun. More illustrations and books, I think, is the takeaway of this. And sticky notes as bookmarks. Anyway, that's it. Short and sweet today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.